Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be sharing with you some hosting and entertainment tips. I am doing this video in partnership with the makers of Glade brand, and a few weeks ago I got to go to New York for the Glade event in partnership with Apartment Therapy. And there they talked about a lot of things that I never even thought about. So throughout the video I am going to be sharing some of those tips and also some things that I've done in the past that have really helped me with my dinner parties and just like having friends and family over. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing before you go, and we're going to go ahead and jump into it. So starting off when they arrive, and this you can do the night before, you can make sure to clear off your entranceway or wherever you're gonna collect people's jackets, especially if you're hosting around this time of the year when it's nice and chilly outside. People are likely gonna have coats, scarves, just thicker articles of clothing that they need to remove and just have out of the way. So I make sure to remove all of our personal belongings the night before so it's nice and clean the day of. And at the same time, I want them to feel the excitement of the evening. And I think the best way of doing this, of setting the mood, is with scent. Glade did release their limited edition holiday candles, and right here I have my favorite one to share with you guys. This is the Icy Evergreen Forest Candle, and this is literally like Christmas in a jar. It smells so good, you guys. It totally takes me back to my childhood back in Panama, because we used to actually get real Christmas trees and it would just fill the entire house with this delicious Christmas tree scent. And then at the very end of this candle, like the very last kind of note that I pick up is a little bit sweet. So I want that to be the very first scent that my guests experience when they come in through that front door. And it's just gonna put them in like an instant holiday mood. So this right here is the Glade 3-wick candle. And because of the 3 wicks, you can literally fill up an entire room with the aroma, which is what I love about it. We do have an open floor plan, so when I light this by the front of the house, I can smell it all the way in the living room, and it smells so amazing. Definitely go and smell it. I'm gonna have a link down below for you guys if you want to check out to see where it's available in your area. Also, something really cool that I picked up at the Glade event, when we walked in, they kind of had like sections set up for each scent of each candle. They had this one room that corresponded with the Cozy Cider sipping candle from Glade. And I love how they incorporated an actual apple cider beverage. And then when you sat down, there was a coffee table with all these different things that you could garnish your apple cider with. So it was really more of an experience. As you're sipping your apple cider, you're also kind of getting that aroma of the candle. That's exactly what I wanted to bring into my holiday party. So I was thinking to myself, I was like, what is a beverage that reminds me of Christmas time? Comment down below what beverage reminds you of Christmas time or the holidays, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, comment down below. So for me, it is definitely eggnog. So I thought that would be the perfect beverage to greet your guests with. And ordinarily, I like to have like a drink station out, but I love the idea of making like one specialty drink for the night and then just kind of serve it on a tray as your guests are arriving. So I'm gonna take you guys back to my kitchen and we're gonna make eggnog together, and then we'll be back to talk about the rest of the evening. So I'm gonna start by adding milk to my pan so we can get nice and hot. I'm just gonna bring that up to almost like a simmer, and I'm gonna add cinnamon sticks to that. I'm gonna add 1 cinnamon stick. Okay, so now while I'm bringing this up to a boil, I'm gonna go ahead and separate my eggs. I need 6 eggs. All right, so now I'm just adding my sugar into the eggs. And we're gonna whisk until it is like super frothy looking. We're just gonna do that, whisk away. Oh, my hand is so tired. Okay, so you can see it is custardy, pudding, creamy consistency, and that is what you want before you can start assembling it. So our milk has started to like lightly boil. You don't want this to come to like a full boil. You just want like tiny simmering bubbles. So now we're gonna start tempering our eggs. So we're just gonna take a ladle of this milk mixture that's nice and hot and add it to the egg mixture just a little bit at a time. And just mix it. It's gonna help bring that temperature of the eggs up, and it's gonna prevent the eggs from curdling. Now we're gonna go ahead and pour that back into our pan. Now we're just gonna simmer it and kind of let that thicken up a little bit. I'm actually gonna go ahead and taste it now and see if it needs anything. It is nice and thick, just like eggnog. Oh my gosh, that is delicious. Wow. It does need the cinnamon still, so I'm gonna go ahead and add, did I say cinnamon? I meant vanilla. I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So I do think it needs a little bit of more spices. So I'm actually gonna add a little bit of this pumpkin spice, which is basically just cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, cloves, and cardamom. And I'm just gonna do about half a teaspoon. So I would definitely let this chill for a little bit. Let it come down to room temperature and then put it in the fridge. I like it cold, but I really wanted to taste it because it just looks so good. Of course, you can definitely add alcohol to it. Once it's completely chilled, you can add rum to it if you wanted to. But I love the idea of serving it with no alcohol because that way everybody can enjoy it. Okay, so while I have you guys in my kitchen, I wanted to show you guys another little decorating tip, especially if you want to incorporate real flowers, but I know real flowers can get pricey. So if you guys have faux flowers, like these are fake flowers. I'm sure you guys could probably tell. Make them look a little bit imperfect. It definitely makes you wonder if they're real or not. So you can use whatever flowers you want, but I like baby's breath because they just go with every season. They're so pretty. They can add just a touch of elegance to your arrangements, and they're super inexpensive. So I typically like to buy like 2 of them. I will use 1 of them to kind of help me garnish my food display. I love how that looks, or like a drink display, and then you could take a few of them and just kind of arrange them around your flowers. So let me just show you guys what I mean. If you guys have a clear vase, this will look even better because you could fill up the clear vase with real water. And that is it. I think it looks so pretty. Like if you were to get really close to this, you can obviously tell that these are real. So your eye is just kind of drawn to the ones that are real, and it's just such a cool little trick. If you guys ever go to a restaurant, especially if you get there really late at night, they're really good about signaling that the restaurant is closed and it's time for you to go home in a very nice way. So you can kind of do the same thing at your own parties at home. So for example, as your guests are arriving, you want to greet them with bright light and also very low and dim music. And then as they continue to like move into your home, let's say they sit down and enjoy their eggnog that you just served them, you want to go ahead and begin dimming the lights slowly and then slowly increasing the music so that by the time your guests get to the area where the food or the alcohol is, the music is loud, so they're kind of like in party mode, and the lights are very dim so they feel a little bit more cozy and more likely to interact with other people. And now once you get to the end of the evening and you want everybody to go home but you don't want to be rude about it, you can either just like completely shut off the music and that signals people like, all right, DJ's gone, time to go home. So now let's talk about shutting the party down. So I'm all about party favors. It'd be really fun to have like an interactive party favor that would also kind of serve as like dessert. So since it is like a holiday party, I thought a DIY cookie station would be so much fun. And you can basically have fun with this. You know, you could already buy your sugar cookies pre-made, or you can just buy the dough and roll it out yourself and then just have your guests decorate them if they want and just get like really fun sprinkles, candy, frosting, just have a really cute station set up for everything. And then some little bags where people can put their cookies and take them home, or they can eat them there. And I just love stuff like this. I feel like all ages can enjoy this. You could also have some pre-decorated cookies already made for anybody that is just not interested in decorating. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope you picked up some cool tips. Don't forget to check out the new 3-wick limited edition candles from Glade. I'm gonna have them linked down below, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.